Turning now to breaking news. Just moments ago, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis did sign a bill, which is now law, to end Disney's special self-governing status, setting up a potential legal fight with one of the state's biggest moneymakers. NBC News Now correspondent Maura Barrett joining us live from the state capital of Tallahassee. Never a dull day in Florida, Maura. This is no exception. Now, this particular signing won't take effect until June of 2023. What options does Disney have between now and then to contest this law?
Never a dull week, it seems, right, Sam? But basically, now that this bill has been signed into law, there's still some confusion over the Florida Constitution about what actually can dissolve a special district. And Reedy Creek is the special district that Disney sits in right now. And even with this law, there is a part of the Constitution that says that members of the special district have to vote to dissolve it. And so there's definitely going to be some legal challenges in the meantime when it comes to that, because this is going to have a big implication for the company, for Florida residents surrounding the Disney World area, and people that are looking to come and visit Disney World. Because if they do dissolve everything, basically what that means is that Disney has no jurisdiction over its fire department anymore, its emergency services, utilities, sewage, all of the things it used to fund for itself will now be the responsibility of the surrounding counties. And so this is something that they can either push back against in court or work to compromise with lawmakers and the State House here in Florida. We did reach out to Disney for any sense of clarity, and they declined to comment, Sam.
And that's a great point. Disney was essentially functioning as a government, and those services, fire, police, they're expensive. So in terms of the Florida taxpayers that are living in that area that would bear the burden of that now that the self-governance would be gone, any idea how much this would cost them?
It is expensive, like you said, to run something as massive as Disney World. And reminder, over the past 2 years, visits to Disney World have dropped immensely. So while they're definitely taking in a lot of revenue, they've aggregated a lot of debt. Some experts estimating up to $1 billion that could then dissolve into surrounding counties, Osceola and Orange County's taxpayers' pockets. One tax collector in Orange County estimating it could spike taxes up to 25% for some residents. I spoke with a Democratic lawmaker here in Tallahassee just yesterday after the bill was passed through the House, and he talked about how frustrated he is. He represents a district in Orange County that they didn't really get any heads up about this being brought to the floor this week.
Yeah, now they're reacting, and we'll see what kind of backlash.
Dissolving Reedy Creek debt has to be paid, and somebody's going to have to incur that debt. And I believe it'll be just a negative impact on Central Floridians, because they already have skyrocketing property insurance. Renters home rent is increasing for folks. And it's just difficult right now to put this financial burden on the backs of individuals who are already struggling.
So already a really expensive area to be living in, let alone in the time of the inflation we're seeing, right, Sam? And so this is something that I posed to Republican lawmakers who sponsored this bill, and they said that passing this bill, limiting Disney self-governance and letting it dissolve into the surrounding counties is just a first step. They want to make sure Disney is held accountable to pay back their own debt, but obviously we haven't seen that been introduced yet.
A lot of families curious to see how they're going to figure out a solution to now these costs that are about to come up. Maura Barrett from Tallahassee, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.